Wait, do you guys want to do a book run?
Yeah! My book recommendation is The Empusium, and then the little epithet under it is a horror story, a health resort horror story by Olga Tokarczuk. Emily's gonna put her here. It's incredible. It is a very slow book that takes ages to get into, but in classic Fitzcarraldo style, it is the best thing ever.
Oh, love that. See?
Hi.
What's your book rec for us?
I'm gonna recommend Small Things Like These by Keegan. It actually just got turned into a film. It takes place in the 1980s in Ireland, in Magdalen laundry homes, kind of. This is where like unwed women who got pregnant would be sent to. These would most often be young women, and they would be like forced to do labor that they didn't get paid for. But anyways, the best, like it's such a small book and some of the best writing I've ever read.
Oh my gosh, can you give us a little book rec?
Yes, so I recently read Sunburn by Chloe Michelle Howarth, and it is phenomenal. It is so lyrical and beautiful. It's a sapphic romance coming of age novel set in Ireland. It is just the most gorgeous yet visceral and painful but also powerful prose about just love and authenticity and human connection. I sped through it. It was amazing, and I think about it all the time, and I highly recommend it.
Oh my gosh, I actually really need to read that. Hi Mohammed.
Hi.
What's your book rec for us?
My book is The Prophet by Gibran.
Yes, what's it about?
It's the story of a prophet who wants to leave his people and is spending some nights to give them some words of wisdom.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
Hi. Do you have a book recommendation for us?
Yeah, I'd like to recommend Just Kids by Patti Smith. It's her memoir. I love it.
Yay. What's your book rec for us?
It's a book called My Death by Lisa Tuttle. And it's really unique. I actually think it's out of print, but you can find it places. And I won't give any spoilers, but it's a fascinating read. Nice and short as well, but it sticks with you.
Hi Emily, how are you?
What's your recommendation?
My recommendation is Zami, a biomythography, a respelling of my name by Audre Lorde. I read it last year and I adored it. I don't want to say anything about it, it's just good reading.
Hi Naitha, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. Do you have a book rec for us?
Yes, I do. So I remember the last video I recommended The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandanna. I want to recommend the follow-up book. It's not a sequel, it's a standalone. It's called A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. It's about this witch who loses her magical powers, and she also like owns an inn. There's like a talking fox, there's an undead rooster, and there's a grumpy old historian. So yeah, it's really cute. I love it. Yeah.
Hey Saskia.
Hi.
Do you have a book rec for us?
Yes. So this book is written by a friend of mine, and it's absolutely amazing. It's called Life Cycle of a Moth. Just came out. Hard copy only at the moment, but beautiful cover, beautiful thing to own, and it's about a mother and a daughter in a forest. Really weird, really brilliant. Just yeah, I'm living for it. Enjoy.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Hi, so it's my turn now with my book rec, and it's The Image of Her by Simone de Beauvoir. I read this quite recently because I think it only came out this year in English. It's translated by Lauren Elkin, and I'm pretty sure this is the first English translation of it since the 60s when it was released. Simone de Beauvoir wrote this originally in French, and it is a novel, and I read one of her other novels, The Inseparables, which I think I actually recommended my other Cambridge students recommend books video, but that one blew my mind. I just loved how she wrote that so much, and this one similarly really was so thought-provoking, but in a completely different way. Her style and tone and like, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a style that isn't overly flowery but is so poignant and really gets to the heart of things so clearly. It is so embedded in this book as well as in Inseparables, so I highly recommend both. What's interesting about this book is that it follows Laurence, who is a mother of two daughters, and at the beginning of the book her daughter Catherine is having nightmares, anxiety and different kinds of like issues, and Laurence is trying to figure out how she can help her. So that's kind of underpins the whole narrative of this book, and the way it ends is so, to me, profound and beautiful. And it seems like such a simple story at times. It's a story about a family and yet it's so complex, and Simone de Beauvoir weaves the feminist thoughts and philosophies that she worked with so intricately through this in a way that it reaches you in a way that's different to her non-fiction, and both are very powerful. But yeah, this is a highly recommended book, and I think there's a bit at the end, which I won't spoil, but Laurence has these thoughts at the end that are really fascinating to read. The novel as a whole has such a profound commentary on being a woman and the kind of lens that you're observed through, needing to be perfect, needing to be good, all of these kind of restraints and constraints that are placed upon women, really, really intricately explored in this. And I think because it is a generational story where we read about Laurence, her mother and her daughters, there's something very especially poignant about that, especially when talking about feminism. And it was at such an interesting time in the feminist movement during the second wave that Simone de Beauvoir played such a pivotal role in. And so yeah, highly recommend, super thought-provoking. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you to everyone who was in this video. I really appreciate it. And this is my last Cambridge Student Recommends Books video, and yeah, I finished my degree now. We all have. It's just actually quite a crazy feeling. And so yeah, I'm really happy I filmed this, and it's so nice to look back at these moments in all the Cambridge videos, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments which books you've read that have been recommended here, and if you have any recommendations of your own. I always am looking out for new books to read. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope this video gives you some book recommendations that you want to read too.